Welcome to Codecrafters, and today in this video we are going to actually learn to solve a problem in Python which is based on topic name list, and this is actually a HackerRank problem. So let's get started, and I'll be actually explaining the problem statement and also the solution part of it. If you have any doubts regarding to it, you can just drop a comment in the comment sections and I will reach out to you pretty soon. Yeah, so the question goes like this. Consider a list. List is an empty list and you can perform the following commands. Insert IE, insert integer E at position I, print the list, delete the first occurrence of integer E, insert integer E at the end of the list, sort the list, pop the last element from the list and reverse the list. The question is actually pretty simple, I guess. Even if you read it, you can understand the problem statement. So you have an empty list and you have to perform some following operations as per the input in the list, and then you have to print the list if the command is for print, or if you have to append, remove, insert, or whatever it is. So for insert you have to pass two arguments because one will be the position and the other one will be the element which needs to be inserted, and all the other functions or all the other commands just need one argument. Even there are functions which you don't need any argument to pass. So let's get to the sample input and output of this question. So the sample input, here we have a number 12 at the top. That 12 means the number of commands which you're going to give, or the number of operations which you need to input as for the program to be done as the operation for the list. So here we have 12 commands actually, 3 insert commands, 1 print command, 1 remove, 2 append commands, 1 sort, again 1 print command, pop, reverse, and again 1 print. And in the output, as you can see, there is only 3 lines. And now the reason for it is because we are only printing the list or the updated list only 3 times, and all the other times it's just getting internally modified. We are not able to see it unless we actually use the print statement after every comment. So let's get to the solution part. I hope the problem statement is clear. Now let's get to the solution part. So Hackerrank normally has a default code, that is, if in this case we have given 2 lines of code. If name equal to main, n is equal to int of input. So this first line, if name equal to main, is just a normal Python idiom. It just denotes that we are actually running the script code directly instead of importing a module from the external file or something. Yeah, now this line mainly denotes the number. You see the number 12 here? That's what this line is. We are inputting the number of commands you need to pass to the list and the operations to be done. So I'll just write it as a command. In Python, as you know, you're making a command, you used to use the symbol hash symbol. So 12 will be the input. This is an example. And then we are declaring an empty list. Let's say AR is equal to, we have just declared an empty list. Okay. Next, after declaring an empty list, now after declaring an empty list, we need to actually we have the input name 12, so we need to input 12 commands, right? So to input 12 commands, we always need to loop through the statements. So we are creating a for loop here, for I in range of n. I hope it's clear. Now we have inputted the number 12 and we have actually started looping through the statements. Now we have to input the statement. For the statement, we are creating a variable named line is equal to input dot split. So what is this line equal to input dot split means? We are actually inputting a statement. So let's see, insert 05 will be the first line. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Insert 05. Now next, after inputting the line, we have to check like what command is given, whether it's to insert or whether it's to append or print or remove or sort. It differs, right? So in order to get that, we have to consider only this particular first word. We don't need the rest of the words, rest of the numbers. We only need the first word. So we are actually taking it as a different index thing. let's say we are actually creating a variable named command, and command is equal to, we are assigning as line of 0. Okay. So this line of 0 means insert, and line of 1 means 0, and line of 2 means 5. So let's say there is a variable named line, and we are actually having it in a different indexes, and we are splitting the line into 3 parts. Insert is line of 0, 0 is line of 1, and 5 is line of 2. And we are storing the line of 0 into a variable named command. Now we can use the normal if-else case, if else if else. In Python, else if is known as elif command, already you know it. So if command equal to, we'll just give the word insert inside quotes, insert, then our list name is AR, right? So AR in Python, in list we have numerous functions like insert, pop, remove, sort, and everything. There are specific functions for list. As you already know list, you will be familiar with all these functions. So we are just calling the insert function here. And inside the insert functions, we need to pass two arguments. As I already said when explaining the problem statement, we need to pass the position and also the element which needs to be inserted. So in list, if we have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will all have index numbers which starts from 0 to the end. If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the list, the indexing will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And here this 0 will be the position the number needs to be inserted, or the element needs to be inserted. So we're actually calling two arguments here. One is int of line of 1, and the other one is int of line of 2. Okay. So what will this line do? It will actually insert into this empty list at the 0th position for 5. The element is 5, so it will insert 5. So now how our list is, we have a list with the element 5. Just one element, because we have inserted only one element. So at position of 0, we have the element 5. And what's the next question? Is about to insert 110. So again, okay, let's actually first complete the problem, and then we will actually go for the sample input. So we're using here elif, and command is equal. What is the next command we have? We have append or remove. There's no specific order you have to write the program. You can actually write in any order. So we already done the insert part, and now let's take the command for append. So in Python there is a function named append, and here you have to pass only one argument, because append functions in Python works like adding the element to the end of the list. So you just have to call line of 1, nothing else. Next, we are going to the next statement. Elif if command is equal to, let's say, print. For print statement, you don't have to pass any arguments, because you are just going to print the list just as it is. So print, yeah. Next, you are going for the command elif command equal to, what else is remaining? Yeah, we have remove statement. ar.remove, and here also you have only one argument to pass, because when you're actually removing an element from the list, you will actually be specifying the element which you need to remove. You don't need to specify the position of the element and everything. You can just specify the element directly. So you're just passing one argument into it, line of 1. Next, elif command is equal to insert, append, remove, and pop. In the before versions of Python, pop function worked like it would pop a random element from the list. But now in the recent versions of Python, pop works by removing the last recently added element or the last element from the list. Okay, ar.remove. Elif command equal to sort. You just have to call the list and sort it. ar.sort. This will sort the order. In Python, it defaultly sort the order in the ascending order, and if you want to sort it in descending order, you have to specify in the code. So what else I'm missing here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the only remaining thing is reverse. So reverse, I'm just giving like this. AR.reverse. Now let's go to the sample input and work through it using this program. Let's like traverse the entire thing. So first statement is insert 05. So we have inserted 05 and our list would be becoming like just an element 5. And then the next statement is again insert 110. So the first portion we have to insert 10. So we already have an element named element 5 in the list, which is at 0th position, and now we have to insert 10. So the indexing goes like 0, 1. So in the first position we have the element 10 now. And the third statement is insert 06. So now again you will have a confusion. How can we insert an element at the 0th position when we already have an element at 0th position, which is 5? So in Python, if you're actually re-entering it, all it does, it will just push the element to the side and insert the new element. So now 6 will be at the 0th position, 5 will be at the first position, and 10 will be at the second position of the list. Okay. So right now our list is 6, 5, 10. Now we are printing it. That's the reason in the output as the first statement we are getting the list 6, 5, 10, because after 3 insertion command we are printing the list. So our current list is 6, 5, 10. Now they are asking us to remove 6. Nothing much happens. Our list will just remove the element 6 and the list will again be 5 and 10. And then what? You're asking us to append 9 to it. So currently our list is 5 and 10 and we have to append the list. So it will become 5, 10, 9. Now 5 is at the 0th position, 10 at the first position and 9 at the second position. Next we have to append 1. So yeah, again one element to it. So just 1. 5, 10, 9, 1. And our next statement is to sort. So now our current list is 5, 10, 9, 1. As we sort the list in ascending order, it would be like 1, 5, 9, 10. Now they're asking us to print it. That's the reason we are here. We are getting 1, 5, 9, 10. Next, we are actually asked us to pop. So in Python, as I said, the pop statement works just popping the last element. So here the last element is 10. And when 10 is popped, our new list will become 1, 5, 9. And we have to reverse the list. Reverse is pretty simple. It's just like the normal way how our reverses happen. And Python we have the direct function named reverse. So our list will be like 9, 5, 1. And after reverse statement we are printing it. That's the reason we are getting the third line of output 9, 5, 1. I hope it's clear. And this is how the solution is. Let's try running the program. It takes some time for processing. Okay, yeah, I just inserted 3 equal to sign here. You should be able to actually look through the errors and understand where the mistake is. Yeah, so you have got the answer, and now you just need to submit the code to test the code against all other different test cases whether it's working. So if all the test cases are done and there is no errors or there's no failed test cases, that means your code is compatible for working in all kind of situations. Yes, now we have solved the list problem. If you have any doubt, just reach out to me in comments. Thank you.